Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
What will I do without her?
Hello, is something the matter?
Most decidedly, yes. My precious mooncalf, Biscuit, was abducted by poachers up north. Oh, the vicious brutes. I tried to fight back, but I was no match for them.
I'm sorry about your mooncalf, Mr.
Garnuff. Just Garnuff. I'm only one goblin. Not a particularly brave one at that. I have no chance against a pack of bloodthirsty poachers. Oh, my poor Biscuit. I can only hope she's able to escape.
Why do you suppose the poachers took Biscuit?
I have no idea. Mooncalf dung's highly valuable for fertilising magical plants. But I cannot imagine poachers care much about gardening. Who knows what they'll do to her? She could be flogged, skinned, gutted and stuffed. I assume. Oh, Biscuit.
A mooncalf is an unusual pet. Why did you choose Biscuit?
She followed me one evening, wouldn't leave my side. Never thought I was one for a pet of any kind. But now I can't imagine life without her. Mooncalves are often thought of as silly, simple-minded creatures. But I've seen great depth of character in Biscuit. I wouldn't trade her for a hippogriff or a hippopotamus, or even a goose that lays golden eggs.
I'll keep an eye out for your mooncalf, Garnuff.
How kind. If only all of Wizardkind was as gracious to goblins. If you do see her and can bring her safely home to me, I promise to reward you for your efforts. Do keep an eye out for her, and be careful out there. Poachers are an unscrupulous lot.
I should try and rescue Garnuff's mooncalf. Sounds as if I'd need to head north to find those poachers.
You again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Revelio. Poachers! Garnuff was right then. I'd better be careful.
Off a pretty laugh, you can't. Yourself.
Revelio. Totalis.
hurt. Head in the clouds, this one. Expelliarmus! Bleat out! Defender!
Alohomora.
Now then, which one of you is Biscuit?
Revelio.
Revelio. All right, Biscuit. Let's get you back to Garnoff, shall we?
Revelio. Expelliarmus! Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Glacius.
There.
Revelio. Glacius. Revelio. Glacius.
Settle yourself, I mean you no harm.
Revelio. Glacius.
Professor Howin will never believe that.
Revelio. Glacius.
Now, I'm only trying to help.
Glacius.
Everything's all right now.
Revelio.
Goblins have been running Gringotts since its bricks were laid.
Come in. If there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Oh, did you want to watch?
Don't you fret, Biscuit. I shall sort something out.
Garnath, I've rescued Biscuit.
You have? Oh, is she hurt? Was she frightened? Are you all right?
If it weren't for me, I suspect those poachers would have flayed her alive.
Oh, perish the thought. Thank Merlin you were able to save her in time. I cannot wait to get her home. I so miss seeing her dance in the evenings. Such joy.
I'm glad she's safe now. I'm sure she'll be happy to go home.
Oh, that is a great weight off my mind. Oh, my sweet little Biscuit, my wise, noble moon calf. And here is your reward, of course. Well deserved. As I said before, you have restored my faith in wizard kind. You've restored at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind. Biscuit and I can't thank you enough.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Revelio. Revelio. I'll look after you. There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
I do hope he hasn't been kidnapped or eaten.
No!
Revelio.
No!
Revelio.
That's what the authorities are for. They can't try hiding
Revelio.
Ah, that naughty boy runs after anything shiny and new, he does.
Hello, madam. Is everything all right?
I'm simply beside myself since Rococo ran away. He's my pet Niffler.
I'm sorry to hear that your pet is missing.
Thank you. I appreciate your words. I mean, I've had him for years. He's lovely company. Whilst on our morning constitutional the other day, south of here, he and I stumbled upon Henrietta's hideaway. They say that Henrietta was a paranoid recluse, filled her castle with all manner of traps to keep thieves from pinching her valuables. As we drew near, the morning sun reflected off something in a window, and before I knew it, Rococo was off. I've been worried sick, but I'm not about to meddle with Merlin knows what's inside that house, or the ashwinders that are lurking about.
Why did Henrietta feel the need to protect her house like she did?
Henrietta was a baroness who married well, more than a few times. Her immense wealth drove her to a life of suspicion and isolation. The more wealth she amassed, the more paranoid she became of losing it. Hence the terrifying traps throughout the hideaway. Not even her family has been willing to deal with them to get to her fortune.
I'll keep an eye out for Rococo.
Oh, that's terribly kind. But stay away from the hideaway. Far too dangerous. If someone does find him in the hideaway, they shall be well rewarded. Henrietta's treasures are theirs for the taking. She certainly won't mind now.
I should be going now. Thank you. Hello, madam. Is everything all right?
I'm simply beside myself since Rococo ran away. He's my pet Niffler.
I'm sorry to hear that your pet is missing.
Thank you. I appreciate your words. I mean, I've had him for years. He's lovely company. Whilst on our morning constitutional the other day, south of here, he and I stumbled upon Henrietta's hideaway. They say that Henrietta was a paranoid recluse, filled her castle with all manner of traps to keep thieves from pinching her valuables. As we drew near, the morning sun reflected off something in a window, and before I knew it, Rococo was off. I've been worried sick, but I'm not about to meddle with Merlin knows what's inside that house, or the ashwinders that are lurking about.
Why did Henrietta feel the need to protect her house like she did?
Henrietta was a baroness who married well, more than a few times. Her immense wealth drove her to a life of suspicion and isolation. The more wealth she amassed, the more paranoid she became of losing it. Hence the terrifying traps throughout the hideaway. Not even her family has been willing to deal with them to get to her fortune.
Why don't you just get Rococo back yourself?
Henrietta's hideaway is treacherous enough, but add ashwinders into the picture and, well, I love Rococo, but I love staying alive more.
I'll keep an eye out for Rococo.
Oh, that's terribly kind. But stay away from the hideaway. Far too dangerous. If someone does find him in the hideaway, they shall be well rewarded. Henrietta's treasures are theirs for the taking. She certainly won't mind now.
What do you have for sale? That hideaway does sound intriguing. Perhaps I should investigate, for Rococo's sake.
Can never have enough stock. That's what I say. Thank you for stopping by.
Revelio.
Hey, come on.
Revelio. This must be the castle where Miss Coffee's Niffler ran away. Now, to find a way inside. Revelio. Now, here's a sad-looking place. Ashwinders. I'd better find a way around them. Or perhaps through them.
What's that? Better have a look then.
Revelio.
Did you hear? You made.
Revelio. Mr. Tellis. Mr. Tellis. I hope the Ashwinders haven't done anything with Rococo. I should follow the treasure to find that Niffler.
Rookwood waiting. An aversion to the dark arts merely highlights an immaturity of thinking, in my mind.
Treasure. That Niffler's certainly leaving quite a trail.
shy. I've seen more courage in a Porlock. Minister.
Totalis.
This has become personal.
Is that you, Royland?
Expulsion!
Finite.
Barely felt anything that might want to look up. To your knees.
I'll watch the light go out.
Had enough? Screaming root.
Revelio. More treasure. Rococo must have been through here.
Like a mouse round here. Can't say I mind.
Lucas Totalis.
I'd rob my own father if they were gabbing.
Suppose he's worth a look. Someone messing about.
I've robbed every traveling vendor that's passed through here. They never see it coming.
Centaur's quieter than you. You little coward!
Expelliarmus.
Petrificus Totalis! Back for Petrificus Totalis! Coward!
That's the end of them. Now, I can focus on finding Rococo. Revelio. This Niffler is a tricky one. Professor Howin, I hope Miss Coffee appreciates this.
poor Rococo.
Miss Coffee, I found your niffler.
Oh, goodness, really? Oh, thank you. You're very brave. I was at my wit's end. How's my sweet Rococo? May I have him back?
I'm sure he'll be happy to go home.
He will. Oh, my brave little explorer. My greedy, greedy boy. Oh, I can't wait to get him home. Thank you again for what you did. From now on, I'll keep Rococo on a lead whenever we go out.
Revelio. Revelio. I wonder what that does. That did it. Revelio. 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 Confringo. Lumos. What do you have in store for me this time? Lumos. Revelio.
Protego.
Lumos. That's that. Settled.
Revelio. Revelio.
Psst, over here. Quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the Ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The Ministry will come in later.
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Confringo. Revelio.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
Confringo!
Dead end. Must be another way in.